Hey there, welcome back to Author Journey. My name is CJ Anaya, and today we are going to talk about writing to market, mainly because I found a very fantastic website that is going to supercharge your research when it comes to figuring out what story ideas are selling. So for those of you who have gone through my free video course where I teach you how to study the market so that you can make sure that what you're writing actually has an audience for whatever genre you choose or whatever idea or trope. This is going to supercharge that for you. So, and also for those of you who either want to write to market, who want to outsource and make sure that what you're outsourcing is actually going to sell. For those of you who bought K-Money Mastery from Stefan and you're in his group and you found me through some content that I provided, and now you really want to figure out how to find niche markets, how to find categories where you know that your books are going to excel. This program right here, what Alex has to offer at K-lytics, is really going to help you because it takes everything I taught you and basically it does the research for you. So instead of you having to take hours and spend hours studying the market, figuring out which niche you should be writing in or outsourcing from or both, this basically is the website where Alex does all of that research for you and comes up with a fabulous case study for you to take a look at, a PDF with invaluable information that has data and numbers. And I'm not really a numbers fan a lot of times because I will look at a graph or I will look at something and I need someone to explain it to me because I don't work very well with numbers. I've never been very data driven. But then there's these seminars that he adds to it. So he will walk you through it in these video tutorials and explain to you what genres are hot, what niches are hot, what have steadily been selling, why, especially with subgenres, even down to the tropes and the keyword categories and to the keyword phrases that you should be looking into. And so it really narrows it down and helps you and saves you so much time. So I wanted to give you an idea of this. So he says, and this is the very fundamental question that we all ask ourselves, is there a market for the book in the first place? Now, a lot of you authors who are here, maybe you're not necessarily interested in writing to market. You just want to learn your craft and write a book, and that's totally fine. Whether you want to write to market or whether you just want to write what you want to write, it's fine. This information might be interesting to you later on. I think you should just take a look at it for sure so that you know what other authors are doing as far as trying to drive book sales. That way in the future, if you'd rather not only write for yourself, but also write to make money and to make a living as a writer, you'll know where those resources are. And you can find those and really start to make some good money as a writer and hopefully quit your day job, because isn't that what we all want to do? Okay, so do you want to sell more books, face less competition, achieve a higher return on your publishing investments? Yes, I do. So K-lytics has a lot of answers for you. It teaches you how to find the best genre if you start out on a clean sheet of paper as a writer or publisher. If you already have a genre of choice, how to find the most profitable niches within it, how to invent new genres and themes based on blending the best niches that already exist. And that's great if you can be a pioneer in that. Because then you have your foot in the door and you're taking off a lot faster than others would. How to improve book categorization for maximum book exposure and sales. This is huge and something that we're all tweaking on a constant basis. And you get these monthly reports. So what K-lytics has to offer is you can have a membership where you get all of these specific things such as monthly reports that talk about price realization, rank momentum, degree of competition. It's a lot of numbers, but it's great because he breaks it up into these videos that teach you exactly what you need to know and how you can interpret that and use that for your own gain. And then you can come down here and you have access to special market analysis. All of this stuff is so good. Just if you'll take a look at this, and he goes into detail in his tutorials explaining what these hot niches are, hot sells, hot mainstream stuff, competitive bestsellers, so that you know exactly what you want to put your stuff in and what you should be outsourcing or what you should be writing. And then if you don't necessarily, if you're on the fence about membership, but you would just like to see what he has to offer and how it works, you can actually come down here. Now I'm pretty sure you get access to these things being a member, but if you decide you would rather just test drive this website and see what Alex has to offer, you can break it down into genres and subgenres. So instead of buying everything at once, let's say that you're a fan of urban fantasy and you really, really want to delve into that and figure out what is selling in urban fantasy and how you can kind of rise above the competition. He's got a report ready for you. So he breaks it down into genres. So where magic hits the city, some authors make big money. Urban fantasy is a major ebook market. Get ahead of the game today, find out what sells. And what he offers you is a video seminar, a step-by-step video seminar, which basically breaks down his research report right here and any bonus reports that he gives you. So he'll have either 1 or 2 video tutorials there, and it just takes you through all of his research and all of the bonus reports. And it helps you figure out the material that he's presenting, first of all. Otherwise, for me, it's just numbers, and I hate that. I need someone to explain it to me. And then it helps you zero in on exactly what you should be focusing on within whatever genre it is that you feel very passionate about. So through this, I was able to focus on clean romance. So let's, do I have that up here? I might not. Okay, so I have my content right here. Let's see, did I not log in? Apparently I did not log in. Let's log in here. So when you become, well, you don't necessarily have to become a member, but when you buy something, you'll have this login area where you can access your material, okay? And so I have a few reports that I am looking at right now. So you go to my content. This is taking a very long time, it's very slow. Okay, so I'm taking a look at urban fantasy, and taking a look at that report, taking a look at the K-lytics teen YA report, okay? And you can have access to the clean romance genre. So I was like, man, I really want to get a load of this clean romance seminar that he has for 2018, okay? So you click on that, and this is what the kind of things that he'll have to offer. Download the main report, watch the video, download the bonus report. So that's what he has to offer, and I've already gone through this and watched the whole thing. I've taken a look at all of the Soraya commented on here. She's actually in this because she's a huge clean romance person. She said, I just finished watching your video. Maybe the reason that Montlake books have such a high number of retentions on the list is due to the fact that no one beats Amazon when it comes to marketing. Yeah, that's true. And you'll know what that means as you start going through this. Amazon is killer with marketing. They're the ones who invented their own algorithms. So anyway, I really, really enjoyed this. So you can break it down into genres if you'd rather just see what he has to offer instead of jumping right into the memberships. There's urban fantasy. Man, he does so many genres. There's a report on female sleuths, okay, sci-fi and fantasy. Find the best science fiction and fantasy book markets in minutes. For those of you who do the K-Money Mastery and you're more focused on nonfiction, or for anyone who's here watching this and you're more focused on nonfiction, he's done a report on health, fitness, and dieting, and self-help, which is so funny because out of all of the 2 nonfiction genres, I found those to be the most popular. And if I were going to focus on nonfiction, these are probably the 2 huge umbrella genres I would take a look at. So find the high-selling topics and best market niches, K-lytics, health, fitness, and dieting market seminar. Save yourself months of research. Thinking of writing a book, blogging, or offering coaching products in the health, fitness, or dieting industry? We bring you the market insights and the power of Amazon Kindle and Google topic trends to your projects. Learn what sells and what does not. So this is huge. And again, this is all about your business as an author, as an outsourcer, whether you just want to focus on a Kindle publishing business and really making money outsourcing from other people and hiring ghostwriters, or whether you want to be an author and focus on your own Kindle publishing business and what you are putting out there, or if you want to do both. I'm doing both. I'm writing and publishing under a pen name for myself, and then I'm outsourcing a lot of different series right now based on some of these things that I have been studying, and also now that I'm taking a look at Alex's stuff. What's really gratifying is that all of my hard hours of research are in fact spot on. But it kind of makes me frustrated that I didn't find this sooner because it would have saved me so much time. But it is going to save me time in the future for a lot of different niches that I'm taking a look at. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I really want to hire this person. So I have several different ghostwriters who are focusing in on these niches for me. And that's exciting because I can work with these authors. I can work with the editing aspects of it, plotting through everything and getting really great quality series out there under different pen names, and having more stories and intellectual properties that I know are going to sell well. So it's going to sell well, and I'm excited about it. And I'm excited that for the most part I was pretty spot on in urban fantasy and clean romance, and now I can move into mystery stuff. I think that would be so much fun. So I'm going to have links to not only just the main web page where you can take a look at the membership, but also links to a few of these specific genres where you could just go straight to it and purchase the report. And these are super inexpensive, guys. Like, yeah, this one's only 27 bucks. So you could grab this huge report with the seminar, the tutorial for science fiction and fantasy, pay 27 bucks. Figure out what is trending now, what's selling, where you need to put your book. Maybe you've already written one, you just don't know how to market it on Amazon to get eyes on it. This is going to help you. Maybe you're thinking about writing one, but you weren't really sure where to go or how to focus it. Again, this is going to help you. So the clean romance one was $37. Urban fantasy, I think, is just $37. And then I'm pretty sure that if you decide to do a membership, there are like 3 different levels. There's like a basic, regular, platinum. I think there's a lifetime membership where you just pay one big fee and then you have access to all of this for the rest of your life. But again, you know you, and you know what you need and what you're focusing on. So if you're not focusing on a lot of different genres, I don't know. It just might depend on where you're at and how far you're willing to take your Kindle publishing business. And also, you know, what your budget is. But take a look at these, because for just the single reports, it's super inexpensive. And I'm always such a fan of getting this type of information to you guys. Whenever I find something that is going to streamline a process, such as someone doing the research for you when it comes to market research, oh man, it's going to save you so much time. So I'm so glad that I found this. I'm pretty sure that I'm coming in late on this because I've had a lot of other authors come in and say, oh, you didn't know about K-lytics? Why not? And I'm like, dun, dang it. So hopefully now that you know about this, you'll be one step ahead of everyone else trying to market and make sure that you're coming up with great story ideas that sell, so that you can make this a real business and make some real money and hopefully quit your day job, you know, if that's what you want to do. And one more thing, I am working with Alex to actually do an interview with him and ask him questions about this so he can talk to us about what he has to offer on his website. I've gone over it, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go into a lot more detail and be able to tell you more of what his goals are and what he's doing with this. You can get to know him more. So that will be extremely helpful. Anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. If you liked this, let me know. Be sure to push that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the family. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.